If you'd like to exchange your Magic Online cards for event tickets while logged in on Magic Online, you can do so by trading MTGO Academy's official bot, Academy Buy Bot. You can find it in the Magic Online trading area or add it to your buddy list.
Alright, welcome back for the last round. We've lost a dice roll again. It seems like we lost a dice roll a lot this daily event. Anyways, our hand's pretty sweet. We have a turn 1 Dark Confident with the Simian Spirit Guide, so we're not going to mulligan. I tried to use an F8 to pass priority, but I can always activate this, so that didn't work out too well. Black Cleave close from our opponent with an Inquisition. Let's see what he wants to do. Probably the Dark Confident or the Eidolon, I'm thinking. He's probably thinking, what am I playing against? How's this deck 2-1? Let's see. Whatever 2-drop he takes, I'm just going to play the other one, actually. I think we're going to fetch turn 1, even though we have a basic. Let's say he takes Dark Confident. I'm still going to fetch. I think that's probably right. Just like I said, I just want to kind of thin my deck a little bit. No, there's that one turn I missed the fetch, but also it was the turn that I played the land that he knew about. So our opponent's thinking, just make sure I'm still connected. Yeah, she did take the Dark Confident. She drew Lightning Helix, so I'm going to use the Marsh Flats to get Sacred Foundry, and then play the Eidolon. So there you go. So if he has Dark Confident here, it's pretty good for him. It's a 3-4. Grow over the Burn Willows. Usually don't see that out of Jund. So this Dark Confident means that we're going to take some more damage. We're going to attack first in case he wants to kill this, but we're definitely playing that. We're taking a lot of damage this turn, actually. A little bit less because he is killing that. So we're going to go get our Blood Crypt. And play Dark Confident, and so there you go. So we're playing against Jund. So he could have Liliana here, the Inquisition, but we can still just kill it with the whatever he leads us with, which he Inquisition does. Abrupt Decay. Wow, so there's all the removal spells. Let's go with Arid Mesa, even though now he knows our hand completely. So he's down to 2 cards, we have 2 cards. And he can't do much, so I guess we'll break this for another Sacred Foundry. We'll play another Arid Mesa. We'll keep the mountain, we'll keep one land in our hand just in case Liliana. Nothing, so I assume he just has some more removal spells or a creature that just dies Lightning Helix and he wants to play around that. We're gonna get another Blood Crypt with that fetch land. Say go. So Lightning Helix is holding off the Raging Ravine. Fetching here, probably gonna get an Overgrown Tomb. Yeah. So our opponent has effectively navigated through all of our creatures we've drawn. 3 cards in hand, no land from our opponent. So I can assume he has like 3 removal spells. We drew a Lightning Helix. No need to play lands yet. So we can cast both of them and kill something that's big. Thoughtseize. I'm actually just going to go 6 to his face. I think that's better than losing 1. So he's going to go to 8. But we have no cards in hand. And he has a Raging Ravine plus 2 mystery cards. Maybe we can just burn him out. So we drew a Path, which is nice. So if it animates Raging Ravine, we can nab it. Still holding lands for Liliana. We're not going to need 5 mana. So it is going with Raging Ravine. We'll make sure he attacks with it first, and then I'm going to Path it so we can't use the mana. That's a pretty good draw from us. We have a lot of draws. We have a lot of 3 damage spells. Like even we could play land if we drew Burst Lightning. Ooh, get to and Cami. Yeah, we got our own man lands. We can get you. It's abrupt decay proof, which is nice. So Liliana from our opponents. So we discard Thoughtseize. We're going to discard this mountain. We don't need it. And we're just going to attack him. If he has a removal spell, he has a removal spell. We drew Blood Chief Ascension, so we're going to play our last land and play our Blood Chief Ascension. So this can go off in 2 turns. He does have the removal spell. Okay. So yeah. So we don't have a way to deal with this yet. But we don't have that many permanents, and like he can color screw us, but that's whatever. So he drew Thoughtseize for the turn, discarded it. I'll let him nab this Sacred Foundry. Ooh, Prophetic Flame Speaker. A lot of people talk about this card. I actually don't think it's good at all. Just a 1/3 dies to so many things. It's going to be good this game because it's probably going to live. So he has 6 counters on Liliana. We weren't able to deal with it. We flooded out a little too much towards the end of this game. So he's probably going to Edict our board, attack. He's going to theoretically draw 2 cards. If he attacks, I'm not blocking like before he does anything with Liliana. He might just Edict us. Yeah, so he's going to separate our board first. I assume it's going to be like the Swamp and the 2 Blood Crypts, Sacred Foundries. Oh, he just... choose a pile sacrifice. I guess we're losing our... Yeah. That's whatever. So he basically 6 mana to -2 it, because the only thing that mattered here was the Eidolon. So we get to draw a card. So, oh, hit a Liliana. That's pretty good. And Rage Ravine. It's actually really good. So we're in a pretty bad shape. Liliana's gonna come down, plus it. Let's see what he drew. Just Marsh Flats, okay. So we're gonna save this and we're gonna kill the Flame Speaker. Yeah. This is gonna be a 4/4, so it's gonna be harder to deal with. Oh, Scavenging Ooze. That's even harder to deal with. So we just need like paths. Lots of paths. Could go to the face, put him at 5. We're taking... but he's not gaining much life from the ooze, so I guess that's... it can't be right. He just had so much removal spells. I feel like any of those were just like a creature, I think we would have had a better chance of in this game. But as it is, it's kind of gotten away from us. Oh, it's all... yield to that, it's going to get too big, and it doesn't matter too much. We're in any path to get rid of it. I guess we'll play it. We drew a Goblin Guy for turns, better than just discarding it. Once at 11, he can gain infinite life. I think I'm just going to scoop it up, actually. Go on to a game 2 and not drag it out for you guys. So I guess this is a new version of Jund. I don't know if it's worth it playing red. Like, black-green's really good right now. So yeah, we're just going to concede. He's going to animate Rage Ravine. Oh, another Flame Speaker. Yeah. That wasn't happening for us. Okay, so they have Abrupt Decay. So that means I don't want Scepter. And they have Liliana, I can't worry about that. Probably take out these 2, just because of Abrupt Decay. What we can do is bring Rest in Peace, which is really good against Tarmogoyf. And they usually bring Batterskull. This can bring Geth's Verdicts. It leaves us 3 cards. Maybe we just keep the Ascensions. We could bring some amount of Rakdos Charms. Vault's not that good. Blind Base doesn't seem that good. Well, I'll leave the Ascensions in. Oh, we'll leave 1 in and bring in 2 Rakdos Charms. We'll just bring in 1 Rakdos Charm. Because I know they usually have like some kind of like Batterskull effect. We're going to play first. And let's hope we don't mulligan. No. So, the only way you can deal with our turn 1 Dark Confidence is with Lightning Bolts. Our opponent mulligan is 6, which is good. So we're just going to go get a Blood Crypt. We're going to pay 2 life. And play Dark Confident. So if we get 1 draw out of this, I'll be really happy. Hopefully we can hit a land. Okay, Inquisition from our opponent. That's fine. I'll probably take the other Dark Confident. We drew land. And a spell. So we get attack for 2. We actually can't cast half of our hand. Because we drew the 1 planes in the deck, the 1 card that... Terminate. Okay. Nothing to do about that. So we've just been drawing burn spells. We really it's unfortunate. Like we need to draw another land, and then we need to draw like spells, because a lot of our spells we can't even cast. Okay, that's good. That's a start. We can get a Blood Crypt with that. I could have Lightning Bolted at a turn, but I don't think it's worth it, because I don't want to waste our burn spells. Let's see, we have 8 points of burn right now, potentially 10, put him to 7. Chandra, okay. I think that's worth killing. So yeah, we're gonna Burst Lightning and Lightning Bolt that. Because that starts like drawing so many cards and he just runs away with it. Yep. There. So we're pretty even. Helix, let's just say go. Might just send a burn spell to his face now, because we have like a terminate for a creature, Rakdos Charm for something else, for his graveyard. Well, we can cast both of them, so I'm just going to hold it. Okay, so we drew Dark Confident. I can't imagine this lives. If he has 4 cards in hand and misses land drop and hasn't played a creature, yeah. So it's Abrupt Decay. 3 mana. Jund Charm. Okay, that's fine. Land from our opponent. And a Prophetic Flame Speaker. Okay, so we're just gonna bolt that. Down 2 cards in hand. Just kind of like start just to keep drawing creatures. It's probably the best case scenario. Drew a Swamp. I'm just gonna hold that in case of Liliana, because I'd rather discard that than these spells I have. Once again, no play from our opponent. Lightning Bolt. So he's just sitting on 3 removal spells, I can assume. 4 removal spells. I'll play the Swamp now that we can play 2 spells in 1 turn. And we still have a card to discard to Liliana. So this game's kind of dragging out. So green mana. 1 color. So it's either Tarmogoyf. It's Tarmogoyf or Ooze. So we're just gonna terminate it. Kind of like, unfortunately, we sideboarded out Icecrown Scepters, but they're just so weak to Abrupt Decay, and he hasn't even played one yet, so he probably has like 1 or 2 in his hand. We drew an Arid Mesa, so we're going to use that. Get a Sacred Foundry. Alright, so we drew a creature. That's good. Probably just gonna die, but at least it takes 2 damage. So it's kind of awkward. We have both our plains and our swamps, so we actually can't play 2 of these spells. We probably won't need to. Lightning bolt. I'm actually happy with that. That way it's less damage going to our face. It probably would have been better for him to have, like, if he had an abrupt decay, to use that. Okay, so there's a Tarmogoyf. We don't have any answer for. It's only a 6/7. See, if when we exile his his graveyard, it'd be a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 4, 5. So just like -2. We can double bolts it to kill it. That doesn't seem good enough. We do have the rest in pieces, so we'll play the Air Mesa we drew. Let's just say go. So we're on a 2-turn clock, 3 turns. Should get a Sacred Foundry. And there's Liliana finally. Let's see if he even uses it. He does. He had land. He's holding lands in his hand. Okay. Let's get a Sacred Foundry. Drawing quite a bit of lands this game too. So I kind of want to start turning this online. Oh, we also have the rest in pieces. That's so bad. Totally forgot about that. So I'm actually going to kill Liliana in response to activation and play the rest of my hand. I guess we could have kept this. I don't think we can afford to go to 2. So I kind of just want to eat his graveyard. Then kill this. Then we just have this Liliana looming. So we have no cards in hand, and I'm pretty sure there's no way to get back from this, but we'll see. Our life total's still 8, so we got something. I mean, I guess we could have taken 4, gone to 4, but that's really close to being dead. So Liliana's gonna go up to 5. He can kill or screw us. We do, like, because of no Godless Shrine, like, our white and black sources are always gonna be separate. So this is dead. I don't know what our opponent's thinking about. I don't know what he could have to save it. Yep. Oh, but he didn't use Liliana. So he just has like 4 insane cards in his hand. Keep the bolt till we need it. We'll say go. So yeah, this match didn't go too well for us. So I guess we just kill this ooze. We can only make into a 3/3 because he doesn't have a bunch of green. And so he has 4 spells he wants to keep, and we have no spells we want to keep. We have no spells period. So we drew a path. Say go. So anytime he draws like a dead card, he's gonna plus Liliana first. Yep, which he did. He drew lightning. Decided to get rid of lightning bolts. So Pathway got taken care of this Flame Speaker. Yeah, these Ascensions are just terrible. He needs to draw 2 cards next turn. I guess I want to hold my hand because he's been reluctant to use Liliana before, so this might make him use it and discard a card. Let's see what he gets. Kind of awkward, like this goes with all the other exiled cards. Like, I did not even see what he got. Yeah, was it just 2 Burning Catacombs? Can't even tell, that's so weird. So we're at 9. You didn't take a Liliana again. Now we're drawing land. So yeah, this deck is not too resilient. Our Jund opponent drew like a normal Jund deck and just disrupted us into oblivion. And yeah, he's gonna attack us for 6, put us to 3, and we're gonna be dead. All right, so that's our black, red, white modern burn deck. We ended up going 2-2. I feel like the Splinter Twin matchup could have went better if we didn't mulligan so much, but our Jund opponent just decimated us, so I don't think there's anything we've done differently there. Alright, thanks for watching. Please leave your feedback in the comments, and any suggestions you guys have for modern decks. I'm always looking for new modern decks to try out and bring you videos with. Alright, thank you for watching.